I know, exactly. Well, congratulations on that 40th and 40 years.
Thank you very much. It's hard to believe, but
I know.
It's an accomplishment. Thank
I
you.
know. I wasn't able to make your surprise, and I said, but how was it for you? What was your reaction?
It was a surprise. It was lovely, and yeah, my mother was there, and how lovely that she was there to experience that with me. Yeah,
I know.
So it was great.
Sweet. I know.
Yeah.
What happened when you came into work that morning? Were you thinking it's the regular day
I
at
had
work?
to work that day.
Yeah.
And then I had an interview. They said you have an interview after this.
Yeah.
So they had me in my room when I was doing the interview. And then they announced that the cast come out on the set.
Right.
So the fellow that I was doing the interview with, he says, oh, I guess we better go out on the set. I said, well, have you finished? He said, well, we'll talk all the way up. So we did. We kept doing the interview all the way up. So when I went around the corner, was then when I saw the cake and the people, and I went, and the reason, I was telling John, the reason I didn't make the connection was, I always judged my anniversary from the day I tested and found out I got the part.
Oh, right.
But they were putting it as to when it aired, my first air show. And there was something about the Watergate scandal in there, so it was pushed back. I didn't know what date. I mean, I was going by one date and they were going by something else. So yes, it was a surprise.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
And you guys have been working together a lot in these latest storylines that have been airing right now. Tell us about, a little bit about that if you
can. Go ahead.
About the stuff that's airing now?
Yeah, it's like we're trying to.
We're so far ahead. We're 4 months ahead.
Right, I know.
We got to think what's going on. Yeah,
the wedding,
right.
I know, but we knew that. Yeah.
You think?
That was quite a shock. Yeah.
And eventually, of course, it'll come out that Victor was behind the whole thing. There are a lot of people that are very unhappy with it. Including the perpetrators and her. Just about everybody, actually.
Right, I know.
So I have to start from scratch.
Proving yourself.
How was working with her? Oh, fabulous.
Always fun.
She's great. I miss her. I hope
she's such a presence on the show.
I hope she comes back.
Yeah.
Only because I think it's just she's has to clean up her name.
I know.
Whatever. Exactly. So I hope she does. I hope Y&R has no chance.
Right. So is Maggie feeling any apprehension or something towards Marlena, or any jealousy, anything at all? Or?
I question why she's always there.
Right.
And it wasn't that. It wasn't I don't think it was jealous of her.
Right.
But it was just, why is she here?
Yeah.
She doesn't come over for tea, so why is she here? That was one of my lines. I thought, oh, I like that line. Anyway, no, I get upset because he kept me in the dark. And he did because he knew I would have a different opinion of what he was doing.
Well, the thing is, in all fairness,
yes.
I didn't find out until the day of the wedding.
No,
exactly.
Because that's I didn't see the tape. I knew what it was supposed to be. I didn't know with who. So I had to make a
all of you saw parts of the tape.
And Victor's decision,
none of us
course, his family comes first.
That's true.
Brady is my family, and the good father is not.
Right. Right.
I was surprised that Victor kept that part.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I think he was very shocked that it was who it was on the tape. That was the first thing. When I saw, I went, oh my God. And then it was a matter of, do I tell her, not tell her? And then we got to get to the church. And his main focus was Brady not marrying this woman. I mean, it was, forget about Marlena, forget about Maggie, this was the focus.
Wow.
Did I do that well?
Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you.
Maggie and Victor, they have been so trouble-free, really, because no drama recently.
Right. So I mean, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you know, you have to pull
Gotta
for
have a
someone.
little salt in there or something.
That's it. Or a little brandy or something.
And I know because you guys shoot so far ahead, is it hard for you to like keep them storylines or not to try to tell everybody what's going to happen once you read the script?
Sure. I mean, go ahead.
No, I mean it is. Especially if you got something good coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell and you go, no, I can't. And I keep looking at the front of the script and it says March 20 something and we're going,
Wow.
what did we talk about today? What happened 4 months ago?
Right.
Oh my Lord. You know. So
But
anyway.
promoting any show is that we got really something good coming. Keep watching.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Basically.
Yeah.
And there's Christmas and there's New Year's and there's Valentine's Day. So be sure to watch it.
I know.
It's true.
Do you have your friends and family going, come on, tell me what's going on? I can't wait till March.
I won't tell my mom.
Oh.
My mom said, we live together. My mom said, wait a minute. Are they going to get married? I said, I'm not telling. What do you mean you're not telling? I said, I'm not telling. You'll tell your sister.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be all over.
Yeah.
And then nobody will watch or something.
That's funny.
Some
Yeah.
silly thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to know.
Yeah.
They don't want to know.
That is true.
Sometimes it makes it so much
But,
easier.
but is it?
I know, sometimes it's easier, but not
You know, I
quite.
hate movies that start with the end.
Oh,
I tell
yeah.
you what it is. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Just take me on the ride. I don't like to open up the movie with the end.
Yeah, I know. She kind of
It's interesting. though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop. Well, yeah, I guess, but for the most part, I want to go on the ride.
Yeah.
I want to find out. I want to be nervous. I want to get excited, or I want to, you know, whatever. I don't want to know. Oh, he dies at the end. Hi.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, he dies at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
You two are longtime veterans to the show. What was it like to finally win the Emmy for the great
Yeah,
time?
you guys won that Emmy for the best drama.
Best
That was
drama.
fantastic last year. Yeah.
So surprised?
Really.
No, it was great.
It was totally unexpected. I think that's what made it
Unexpected.
better.
Yeah.
That night, you all are the stage. Okay,
Yeah.
this table was Bold and Beautiful. This
Yeah.
table was Y&R.
Yeah.
And we were up here, and back here, and back here.
Right.
Okay, all the cameras were on that table, and this table, and General Hospital over there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So when they announced us, it was like, we went, for a second we were like, oh my God, they said us. We jumped up. When we jumped up, then the camera's going, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because they had no camera
Yeah.
whatsoever.
It was like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Exactly, it
Right,
really
I
was.
know.
It really was. Anyway, it was thrilling.
I
Yeah.
know.
Not that we
Great.
shouldn't have won it many years before
Yeah.
for many shows,
Yeah.
but it was lovely to get it.
I know, it's great. And I know we're here at another fan event. You guys must have some lovely fan moments. Is there any experience that's most memorable to you with the fan? Besides this moment right here, of course.
There you go.
The most memorable one that I had was a frightening one.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Oh.
sort of like a bad movie.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Coming out of the MGM Hotel in Las Vegas. And there's like 8 lanes of traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the valet parking is across the street.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You
the
gotta
old
cross
one.
that path, yeah.
And I'm standing there with my wife waiting for my car, which is coming from a garage up this way. And all of a sudden I hear, "Egg."
Oh, that's how you know, yeah. That's how you know.
And I turn and look. It was this Samoan
Oh.
who had to be 350, maybe
Yeah, she's
400.
Yeah.
At
Wow.
full gallop.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, the car's coming, she's coming. The car's coming.
Yeah.
I barely made it into my car.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Security subdued her.
She got something to
Yeah.
say, right?
Mine basically was silly. It was either in Costco,
It's always
somewhere
a
like
story,
that.
yeah.
And every time I looked across the aisle, I kept seeing this fella, and I moved around. I mean, I was, you know how you are in Costco. You're up and down those
Yeah.
aisles.
Yeah.
Anyway, and every time I turned around, there he was
Wow,
again.
yeah.
So finally, I just thought, oh, this is silly. And I turned around and he said, I'm from Engine 51, and he said, we watch you every day, and I know who you are, and all this. It was just, it was lovely. I mean, but he had to get that courage. Took all those aisles to get that courage, and that was about it. I mean,
that's so fantastic.
Well,
but it's fun.
Hope you guys have 40 more years, 48 more years.
Thank you for taking the time and talking
Thank
to us.
you so much. Our pleasure.